Also, Paul, of course, we're still awaiting the latest numbers for today, but it has really reached even within the government itself.
Yes, it does appear the New South Wales Parliament is emerging as a hotspot now. We've just heard that the daily press conference from the New South Wales Premier are going to be about 90 minutes later than usual today. So obviously they will have something important to say. We did have cases spike to 31 yesterday, which in a global sense doesn't sound like a great deal, but considering we were at 0 a week ago and we were at 0 for many months before that, it does indicate just how quickly this Delta variant of COVID-19 spreads. We did have just fleeting contact between one positive case passing another person in a mall late last week, and that was enough to cause infection. So that has led to some fairly strict lockdowns around the city, or not lockdowns, but new restrictions. Mandatory masks now indoors and on public transport. 7 local government areas, including the city of Sydney, effectively prohibited from leaving metropolitan Sydney. So this Delta strain is spreading quickly. The situation is fluid, and the Premier yesterday not ruling out the possibility of a broader lockdown.
Given that this spread so quickly, Paul, what's the risk of the outbreak having already spread to New Zealand, which of course has been doing really well in containing the virus?
Yeah, well, the news did emerge that a traveller from Sydney went to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand, on Thursday last week, returned Monday this week, and then tested positive to COVID-19. And while in Wellington, have visited a number of very well-populated venues, including an exhibition at the National Museum where there were more than 1,000 attendees. So some tremendous concern across the Tasman and New Zealand now. On the positive side, that person had received 1 dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine, which in theory makes you less effective, and 4 of that person's close contacts have all tested negative. But the City of Wellington are now moving to tougher restrictions as well. The bubble with the state of New South Wales has been paused, so a nervous wait in New Zealand as well to see if its COVID-free status is also at risk.